Yesterday, I watched our friend Matt Gaetz go head-to-head with Maria Bartiromo on Fox. Now, Maria Bartiromo is someone I have absolute respect for. This is a woman who, even in the face of Fox wanting to stay away from election integrity issues, she took it on. I like Maria a lot, but I believe she's wrong on this issue. She had the vitriol, I believe, towards Matt Gaetz, who says, listen, we've got to get back to the basics. So I want to go through some of this interview and play it for you because it was a very important interview to see the difference between the corporate media and the Washington establishment versus real conservatives like Matt Gaetz, who simply want to represent the people and get back to the business of congressional order and common sense. Roll the first clip.
So tell me why you are threatening Speaker McCarthy and trying to shut down this government at a time that the Republicans have finally gotten some upper hands here in terms of wins, able to investigate President Biden on what looks like bribery.
Yeah, we don't put our pencils down in the investigation of President Biden during a shutdown, so the premise is false. Second, if Kevin McCarthy was actually serious about pursuing the Bidens, he would have sent Hunter Biden a subpoena by now. That's how you know this is sort of failure theater that you're observing.
So Matt Gaetz is correct. There's no indication that Congress has to shut down during a government shutdown. In fact, just the opposite. Congressional staff members will work without getting a paycheck, and they will get all of their back pay once a budget is passed. Why would the Biden inquiry stop? Why would the Hunter Biden investigation stop? They don't. But this is a talking point of Republicans. The other main talking point is, oh, the troops aren't going to get paid. And even Stars and Stripes newspaper said that is not even a given, depending on how much money is actually left in the coffers of the United States government. So Maria, to me, was somewhat disappointing because of the respect that I have for her. She took on the establishment's talking points during this interview.
Well, how about the fact that he has set up a weaponization committee to investigate the DOJ, whether they're involved in a cover-up?
That's
how about
process.
The fact that he has, hold on,
Wait
how
a
about
second.
the fact that he, hold on, how about the fact that he has set up the China Select Committee to keep China to account? And of course, he has launched this inquiry into impeachment, potentially, for President Biden. Is that not what you want?
None of those things are deliverables.
So what Matt Gaetz went on to say there is that they're not deliverables because nothing's coming out of it. So yes, you have investigations, and that's great, and you can bring the witnesses in, and you can question them, and everybody can run through their political theater, and in the end, what has happened? Nothing. Hunter Biden hasn't been subpoenaed. We haven't heard him take the fifth in front of the American people. Talk about the China Select Committee. China is still waging an economic war on the United States. They're still stealing our secrets. What's the deliverable from that? Yes, it's good we have all of these committees running and investigations underway, but there's been no benefit to the American people other than information, which of course is a positive, but actually stopping the bad behavior of the Bidens, of the Russians, of the Chinese. That's not happening. So this is why I believe Maria Bartiromo always liked McCarthy. For whatever reason, she, like so many in the media, back him up.
We would not know anything that we know about the Biden family. 176 suspicious activity reports, 20 shell companies set up while he was vice president, the whistleblower testimony. We would not know any of this if not for those committees that he set up exposing all of this. We just heard from Merrick Garland last week.
But you have to follow that to its natural conclusion. It's not enough to expose facts that get people angry and animated. You then have to follow those facts to a conclusion and to accountability. You see, that's what Republicans are bad at.
Republicans are horrible at messaging.